Hi everyone and welcome. Thanks for joining our TMC live session for Computing and Digital. I'll pass you over to Tom and Najma, who are part of our Computing and Digital department at the Manchester College. They're going to provide you with a showcase of the range of computing and digital courses that we offer. If you've got any questions at any point, you can ask them in the live Q&A box, which is to the right of the screen, and we'll answer as many as we can at the end of the session. I'll now pass you over to Tom to get this session started. Over to you, Tom.
Thank you very much. Hi, my name is Tom and I'm one of the many computing teachers here at the Manchester College. I'm also joined by my colleague Najma as well. Thank you for everyone joining us today. So first of all, welcome to the Manchester College Computing and Digital Department. We'll be talking about the various courses we have on offer today. The first thing I want to show everyone is a video by my colleagues, and they are going to give you an overview of the course. If you just bear with me while the slide and the movie starts loading up. Thank you. Meet our tutors.
Hi, I'm Harry. I'm one of the many teachers within the computing and digital team and would like to welcome you to our presentation. I will be explaining the Level 1 Introduction to the World of Business, Digital and Creative Media course we will be delivering this academic year. This one-year course consists of a number of units that will help you to be organised, create your own personal development plan for the future, and also working with others whilst researching a topic. The course also develops your skills within 3 sectors of information technology, business and creative media. So things like digital communication technologies, how to record income and expenditures, all the way to creating your own animation. So as you can see, it will be an exciting and diverse course that should lead nicely onto any one of the sectors mentioned previously and further progression onto the Level 2 course of your choice. So hopefully I will see you in September, and now over to you, Attar, to explain the next level course.
Hello everyone. At Level 2, you can choose to study our one-year BTEC Information and Creative Technology. This course will help you develop your creative skills in IT with a focus on website development, graphics and databases. You'll be given a chance to explore the intricacies of technology systems and understand how they're made up of different hardware and software components in our hands-on labs. You will learn about the internet and how it powers the online digital world that we use in our everyday lives. You'll be creating websites from scratch using HTML, CSS and JavaScript, which are some of the core industry standard skills required in website development. You'll gain hands-on experience of using some of the most popular graphics design packages. You will also investigate the use of databases and then create your own database for one of our industry-based scenarios. This course will consist of 2 examined units and 4 project-based units. You will create a digital portfolio that will showcase your skills and achievements to prospective employers and further education providers. This course will equip you with the necessary skills and knowledge to be able to progress onto a Level 3 course in computing, an apprenticeship or employment in an entry-level field. Thank you. Over to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Attar. Hello, everyone. Our Level 3 courses, there are 2 pathways in which you can go down. We've got Computer Science and Digital Development. Now, this is in partnership with Silverchip, who are a software and mobile apps company who've helped us to create this course, and the team will be helping to teach some of the elements of the course. This 2-year extended diploma programme covers the main areas of computing, web development, programming, networking and computer systems. You will work on research projects and practical tasks in order to gain a wide understanding of each topic. There are a number of exams. In Year 1, there is the Principles of Computer Science, which focuses on coding and the key stages of computational thinking. And there is another exam, the Fundamentals of Computer Systems, which looks at binary encryption and networking. In the second year, you will complete 2 externally assessed projects, which consist of project and management of computing and software design and development. The other option that we offer is computer science and creative technologies, and this was developed in partnership with Invasion, which is a pioneering travel company. In this course, we'll be working on real-life briefs set by Invasion, covering a wide range of topics to gain a broad overview of computing and the digital world. Invasion has co-created this course, and you'll be getting feedback from their technical team on both the design and development of your projects. This 2-year extended diploma course, you'll discover how to use social media, design and develop software and build websites, all in a real working environment. You will also learn about the principles of computer science as well as digital graphics and animation. Both these qualifications can be used to progress onto university apprenticeships, or you can head straight out into the workplace. See you in September.
So if you're interested on the courses we have, the web address is on there, but we will continue. First of all, we are a centre of excellence, so we provide work experience, no matter what level you're going to be on, whether it's level 2 or level 3 qualification. We also provide guest speakers, and we also provide, if you need to, is resit in maths or English GCSEs or functional skills. So we have good partnerships with employers. I'm not going to read the full slide out as such, but I'll just leave it there for a few seconds before I move on to the next slide. But we do have some Q&A or questions and answers near the end of the presentation. Computer science and digital technologies. We use industry standard software such as Dreamweaver to build and create websites. We do computer programming, which is Python and C. These are industry standard level. We also do networking as well, setting up simple networks. We also cover hardware maintenance, like repairing a hard drive, repairing or replacing a hard drive, or adding more RAM in there. We also do creating user interfaces like mobile phone apps, and we do project management as well. This is a very good course to do. The other course is computer science and digital development in partnership with Silverchip. We cover again, more programming. This is more level 3, so it's a 2-year course full time. We cover the programming elements like the previous course, but this is at more of in-depth at level 3. We also again set up networks. We also do websites as well. This is in a local partnership with one of our employer links is Silverchip. The next slide is computer science and digital technologies in partnership with Invasion. This is what we cover, such as social media, design and develop software, building websites, principles of computer science, which you saw and heard in the video previously. Again, we have very good, strong links with local companies. These are really good courses to enroll on, and it's equivalent to 3 A-levels because it's a 2-year course, BTEC course, and it puts you in a good stead if you wish to go to university after you've done your 2-year course with us. Computer science and digital technologies in partnership with Lloyds Banking Group. I think most people have heard of Lloyds Banking Group. Again, you will see similar themes, again, like computer programming, website development, data analysis systems, network security and project management. This is again a level 3 course, a 2-year course, as long as you've got the right qualifications to come on the course. Again, a very, very good course, good employer links with Lloyds banking system. Cyber skills for the digital age. More and more people are getting into networks and encryption, and more and more people who leave the college want to do encryption or networks at various universities. So again, a very good course to enroll to start off with us. Again, it's a 2-year course. It's a combination of portfolio work and some exams. And again, it's equivalent to 3 A-levels. The T-levels or technical levels start in September next year. Again, it's working with employers for approximately 45 days in a work placement, in a work environment, and you'll be studying at college as well. So the T-levels are fairly new at the moment, and we offer them in computing, but you can see other subject areas as well. So we have a range of courses for you to do, from level 1 to level 2 to level 3, the T-levels, the BTEC, etc. So they all would be good for once you leave college, for university, or to get a job in the near future. This is going to be a video from a student of ours. Sorry about the wait.
I'm Samuel, and I'm studying IT at level 3, extended diploma. Well, I chose to study this course because it's always something I've been passionate about. I've always wanted to do IT, and it's just a hobby as well, especially like computing, stuff like that. So it's just a path that I want to go down. Well, I chose to study at the Manchester College because, well, I've seen like all these advertisements for it and stuff on social media, and it just looked like a good college. And the campus it's got quite a nice campus, especially here at Openshaw. It's a nice campus, and yeah, they just offer a lot of options, a lot of courses. I think it's a good gateway to just try new things. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, there's a lot of there's a lot of units that we cover. Stuff like e-commerce, and which is like, you know, having your own online shops and stuff like that. Graphic design, which is something I've been passionate about as well. And like cyber security, which is something that I want to go into in university. So yeah, I do look forward to going over some stuff. There's definitely some stuff that I've not been into, like there's coding, you go over different like coding languages and stuff like that. So it is quite in depth. So I feel like I'll have a lot to learn and a lot of new stuff like on the way. So yeah, it's a lot of like in-depth work which I've enjoyed. You know, you get a lot to do, and you get to take your own initiative as well, like making spreadsheets and stuff like that. So I've just enjoyed, you know, being independent, working on my own and stuff like that. Well, I feel like they're quite strict on, you know, like how you present your work and stuff like that, and being very formal. And I feel like obviously that will be handy in the future, because I feel like earlier on, especially in like high school and stuff, the way you presented your work and stuff like that, it wasn't really as formal as it should be, and you had a lot of like opportunity to just mess around and stuff like that. But I feel like this is more of like a workspace like oriented like kind of vibe. Do you know what I mean? My tutors have helped me prepare for my career by giving me opportunities to, you know, contact them and reach out to them if I need any support or anything like that. And I feel like it just makes me feel more comfortable in asking questions and preparing myself even for the future as well. I'm hoping to progress onto university. Obviously, there's a lot of choices with the course that I'm on. You do apprenticeships, whatever you want to do, but I feel like university is the best for me. I want to go into cybersecurity, which is it's quite a big industry, especially for the future. You know, as technology advances, you need the cybersecurity more than you need anything. So that's what I hope to do in the future. Yeah, I would recommend the Manchester College for people leaving school, because it's a lot more of a relaxed environment compared to sixth form. I feel like there's a lot more stress involved, and you're still getting the same outcome, especially if you put the work in. So I feel like it's definitely worth it.
So if you're interested in our courses, you can see the web address on there. As you can see on the screen, we have good work experience, good employer links, like I said before, with Lloyd's, Silverchip and Invasion, and we have some more companies, what you can see on the screen there. So it's important to get a good qualification, but it's also important to get good work experience as well. And obviously it'll open doors for you in the near future. We're going to go to the Q&A, or questions and answers. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video of Sam, the student, and obviously the other tutors as well. So hopefully you've got a better understanding of all the courses we have on offer. Thank you.
Thanks for that, Tom. Right, so we have had quite a few questions through. So I know you're both here. So there's Tom and there's Najma that are available for questions. So Najma, if you want to chip in, then please do. So the first question we have is specifically about the courses. So what types of programming languages do you use on our computing and digital courses?
Okay, I'll take this one. So
okay, great.
Yep. So the programming languages we have used is we use JavaScript and HTML code for our websites with CSS. We do Visual Basics, C# for our event-driven and procedural programmings. And I'm just trying to think. Have I forgotten one, Tom? There's one I've forgotten.
Python we use.
That's it, Python we use. So we've got a variety of software, and also with the way things are now, we are looking into and experimenting with a lot of software that's available online as well. So hopefully the list will increase.
Okay, great. And you mentioned there obviously the way things are at the moment. We've got a question about how many hours do I need to attend per week? So I guess obviously it might be slightly different this year, or maybe there's just more online learning. Maybe you can talk a bit about that as well.
Yeah, so at the moment, see, things are always changing, so we can't guarantee what's going to be happening next year or the following year. But at the moment, we're expecting students to come in for 6 hours every 2 weeks. So we think it's important to have that face-to-face contact and also have that tutor that you could see face-to-face and sort of discuss any issues you might have or any extra help you might need. We have another 12 hours online where we do online sessions, and then we have a tutorial as well where you can talk about other things and as well as employability as well. So there's still an element of face-to-face, but at the moment there is more online sessions, and we don't know where this is going to head in the future, but the current situation is all good at the moment.
And just thinking about your typical year, because you never know. Hopefully, fingers crossed, by September next year things will return to some kind of normality. What would a typical week look like in terms of number of hours in college? So
it'll be probably the same, but in face-to-face. So we'll have generally be in 3 days a week, which are your core units. So you probably be doing 3 sessions, and then you have your English and maths if you're resitting your functional skills or GCSE, and that will be another day. You probably are looking between 3 to 4 days a week that you'll be attending college.
Great. Okay. Thank you. The next question, I've got 2 questions about the difference between types of course. So the first one is, what's the difference between computer science and ICT? Who wants to take that one?
I'll take this one, Najma. Computer science is more like looking under the hood, as it were, because you look at how things work, like how does a RAM work, how does hard drive work. It's got more of an element of programming and pseudocode, where IT, you're just using the software, like Excel or Access or Word or create a website. But the computer science bit is more like binary numbers and working out binary numbers, from our number system 0 to 9, denary to binary, and vice versa. It's doing pseudocode, so it's a more element of programming and problem solving than ICT. There is elements of that in ICT, but computer science is more deeper. But both are good courses, ICT or computer science. Hopefully that answers the question.
Yeah, that's great. Similar, well, kind of a similar question in terms of what's the difference between a BTEC QCF and a BTEC RQF? What's the difference between those two kind of courses, I guess?
Do you want me to take this, Najma? Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, so the BTEC QCF is slightly older. There's no exams on the BTEC QCF 2010 for IT. The BTEC RQF, there is exams, but there is coursework on there. And did you say another qualification?
No, it was just those two.
All right, yeah.
QCF
so QCF is slightly older, but it's all coursework, and RQF is coursework and exams and a controlled assessment as well. So the RQF is newer. I think it's around 2016.
Great, fabulous. The next question is quite a lengthy one. So basically, the question is, there's someone that doesn't particularly want to do maths at A levels, but they do want to go on to doing computer science or software engineering at university. Do you think that's possible from your guys' expertise and your point of view?
There's different types of maths. There's further maths, statistical maths, and other types of maths. But usually you need good maths to do computer science. You know, like I said earlier, with binary numbers to denary back to binary, etc. There's you know, working out logic in code as well, so that would be good. So it does help to have strong math skills to do computer science. But it, you know, if that's the route he likes, you know, like doing programming or problem solving or things of that nature.
Okay, great. So my next question is, what course? So after studying a level 3 extended course, what can they go on to do after that?
This is my third year that's just passed this year, where I've got students going on to university, and there's a huge variety of courses out there. So I've got some students who have gone into cybersecurity this year. I've got a student who's travelled all the way down to London to do computer science with forensic. We've also got the general computer science courses, just general computer science at Mani Met. And then also we've got the software development. So the scope is vast. Got some students who have gone into the gaming side of things, so they've kind of left the programming and gone into digital graphics and gaming. And then there's also web development, so just focusing on web development and the assets around that. So it does allow you to go into a vast amount of courses out there.
Great, fabulous. And a similar question: if someone's studying a level 2 course, how can they move on to a level 3? How